It is Unseen Strike, and I'm coming at you with another game. Been quite a few in this series. Let me tell you, I've been casting, I want to say 6 or 7 games now. We've been going. Get off the damn screen. Don't be concerned at me. What do we got here? Meeting of Minds. Okay, we've got Guard. I really like this nice light green color scheme. And across the board, we have Space Marines coming in. And some Blood Angels color schemes. I'm not sure why everybody loves the Blood Angels. I feel like all we see is Blood Angels, and I'm protesting it. I want to see some Marines with some fancy colors out here. Anyway, Guard player going barracks first. You're going to see Command Squad out. Got a Generator queued. Double guards out the gate. And what about the Space Marine player? He's going to see, let's see, we're going to see maybe Assault Marines. I'd like to see Assault Marines personally. I think that's going to help him in the long run. Assault Marines into a Force Commander. Nope. Space Marine squad coming down. Okay, I think Assault Marines can only be built with the Armory. Don't quote me on that. So Space Marines first. I actually like this. Help you cap. This map requires a lot of capping. And I personally feel if you go in and buy that 3rd Scout Squad versus buying the Space Marine squad, the Scouts I think are just $90 cheaper. It's just not worth it, especially if you're not going to go into put a power gen down and tech into snipers. This squad helps you cap a little bit and kind of get a little bit more control and get your eco going faster. Meanwhile, Guard, Commander Big Balls is out already. Let's see, where does he go? He's going Priest first. And he's going to just literally just march right across the map. Eco check 3210 to 38-0, so the Space Marine player is investing a little bit more in his rec early. Possibly we'll see. No, he's getting his command squad. Maybe he'll invest a little bit in these Space Marines. That will help fend off this Guard commander. And thankfully, they will cap this point, the Space Marine player, with minimal losses if he's on his micro a little bit. And the Guard squad, command squad can't decap, which is nice. Now, he needs to be careful as well. He's going to run them right into this. And the Space Marine squad with 1 or 2 extra Marines can fend this off pretty well and juggle. Force Commander is coming out now. Let's see how this goes. Do not underestimate 6 or 7 Marines in a Space Marine squad. They will put out ridiculous damage to your early game squads. He static shocked the Worker. Interesting choice, as now the cooldown is going to be on. And the Commander can join up with these Marines and kind of push. Getting another Worker immediately. He wants to keep building as much as he can. Let's do another eco check. 62-0 versus 50-10. 56-10 now. Guard player just doing his job. He's got his Commissar and his Guard squad just slowly capping up. I kind of like the way the Space Marine player is playing this, kind of neglecting his power. Getting more eco a little bit earlier. You don't need too much power as the Marine player just yet. I'd like to see him eventually transition into it, but he defended his base quite well. And while I say that, the Guard squad, Command squad came right back in here. He's going to try and pick another worker off. This is the right move. Slow your Space Marine player down. Commander Small Balls going to face off against Commander Big Balls in his squad. Does that Servitor live? Oh, goes down. Marines are here. The Marines can get a nice close here. Forget this Guard squad. Go for this Command squad. You get about to pick this Priest off. This is a big deal. That's a lot of power invested. Another worker might go down. Marines should be in heavy cover here. Take a little bit less damage, but currently with the Guards not having any upgrades, once the Guards get grenade launchers, the tide turns very quickly. Beautiful special attack here. But 2 quite heavily reinforced Marine squads and a Force Commander, nothing to slack at. And if he gets grenades or an armory with 1 health upgrade, this is going to be very dangerous. Down goes the Psyker, and the Guard player needs to get back to the safety of his little houses here. Again, Marines are no joke. This LP is already upgraded to level 1, but with double Marines and a Force Commander, they will put some hurting out. Guard squad over here not being microed correctly. It seems like he forgot about them. This isn't being capped. It's a little sloppy. Marines are thinking about bashing this. Looks like a worker garrison here as well. 92-10 versus 92-10. Armory coming down. This is where it's going to start getting dangerous. Guard player's not teching up. Where is his Tacticia control if he's going to think about getting it? No, bolter turret, another power gen. So Tacticia control's a little ways off. He needs the grenade launchers if he's going to want to stand and fight against this Marine army. And he needs to think about it quick. He spent all of his excess power on getting his Priest and Psyker back up, which he needs to survive. Otherwise, the Marines are just going to walk over. We're going to keep this armory selected. I want to see what the Marine player gets right away. Yeah, this is a lot of power. And the scouts are just capping up behind. If the Marine player gets it in time, he could slip through here and try and pick off this excess guard squad. Would love to see it. He's got a nice window here where he can engage safely. And now he cannot. Scouts braved it. Braved the pass, and they lost. Just a little standoff here. Marines are going to pick a few models off for free. Is he not really? He's not really getting anything, huh? He's going straight. He techs up to tier 2 first. I think that's the smart decision. It's a longer time to tech. Guard player not teching up yet. No tacticia control. Forced to build this bolter turret. If you're ever going to want to take any fights, make sure it's on the enemy side of the map. Victory countdown begins on the Space Marine player, so he's putting on some pressure. He's getting his plasma pistol upgrade from the armory. By the time he hits tier 2, he'll be able to buy some Sargants. And I'd like to see him invest in a couple of LP upgrades to really secure that eco lead. I feel he's got a nice one going. 104.30 to 110.30. Never mind, no eco lead. I'm lying. That's just because the guard player invested a little bit more in his LPs. He upgraded them. Here's that health upgrade coming in for the Marines. This is going to be very scary. And he's getting flamers. I really love this. And then he's getting an Assault Marine squad and frag grenades. Very interesting. He's going to go into a more light tier 2. But he's maybe like a tier 1.5. He's getting these upgrades. Flamers are brutal. And look at the morale break. Even with the Commissar execute, morale's going to immediately shatter. Beautiful. Look at this play. Wow. Triple guard squad's broken. Lost a lot of models. Command squad had to flee. And the Force Commander's so tanky. He got zapped and he just didn't care. He really did not care. And where's that Assault Marine squad? Wherever they go, it's going to be dangerous. He needs to get a couple more models on them, though. They don't start getting scary until they get a couple more units. They're a little squishy. And look at this. This is a beautiful flank. The Assault Marines don't even need to go into melee. He's keeping them in range stance. He's keeping them in the flank there. Tier 2 is done. Frag grenades coming in. He got the ranged upgrade. What's our guard player doing? Guard player just got tacticia control. He's getting his armor first and then morale. That's going to help with the flamers, but he really needs these grenade launchers. There they are. Assault Marines here doing a beautiful job tying them up. Force Commander deciding to take matters into his own hands. Guard gets a beautiful execute. Another zap comes in, breaks the morale. Sargants should be coming in, but a beautiful grenade came in. I don't know, it looks like it hit the command squad. Another grenade hits that secondary guard squad. Assault Marines clearing up the battlefield on the left here. Those expensive grenade launchers. He needs to flee back into this bolter turret. Marines with the flamethrowers and the heavy cover. This is a massacre. This guard company is getting obliterated out here. I love this play by the Space Marine player. Very, very clean. He came into this matchup with a plan, and you can tell. Everything was very well timed. He got his power late to make sure his Space Marines were up early. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't think I've really seen a build like this before. If LP goes down, the guard are now naked. They need to be careful what's going on here. Looks like a lone scout. This was the scout that was trying to cap earlier. And what's he tech to now? Does he need to tech to anything else? He's going for vehicles. 9870 versus 9870. So I think somewhere I think the guard player decapped here. Space Marine player is doing a fantastic job. He's decapping as well. He's building his thermal plasma generator. That's going to help him catch back up in the power game. Yeah, look at that. He's already got 300. We're probably going to see either maybe a Hellfire Dreadnought or another Dreadnought. Machine Cult's coming up. I would love to see him invest in 1 or 2 LPs. Just one or two upgrades. He's getting the power upgrade. Assault Marines beautifully jump over and decap this crit location as well. Double Sargants coming in, so we're going to have triple plasma pistols. And now we're at 112.70 versus 98.40. The guard player is slowly losing momentum here. He needs to position himself. Okay, I like the heavy weapon choice. He needs to position these grenade launchers in somewhere where he can be safe. Somewhere like up here on the high ground. And he needs to kind of just poke with the grenade launchers. And he needs to kind of buy his time. Either to break out, maybe make the Space Marine player mess up. And it looks like, okay, so frag missiles coming in. Guard player also getting Sargants. This is what I'm saying. Here we go. Beautiful. Start poking with the grenade launchers. Buy yourself some time. He is in tier 2. And get 2 or 3 Chimera. Space Marine player is going for the Hellfire Dreadnought. And he's already got one out on the field. So he can already push this. 110.40 versus 126.70. And he already purchased the vehicle cap increase. He's going to get that Dreadnought. And then I'd like to see a Rhino. He's just enough money. Give me a Rhino. Please, I beg you. Give me one Rhino and your army will be gorgeous. Here we go. The siege is beginning. Hellfire Dreadnought standing out front to tank. I'd like to see this last cannon upgrade for this heavy weapons team. And what's he getting out of his mechanized command? Nothing yet. And here we go. The Hellfire Dreadnought's beauty here. While I don't agree with its the missile accuracy, I think the tankiness and autocannon on it's fantastic. I really think the missile upgrade... I think that the Hellfire Dreadnought should have an upgrade to give it something else. Again, I know this was early on. Maybe give it a plasma upgrade. Almost like the Grey Knight Dreadnoughts in the Elite mod in World War II. Maybe give it the Vulcan Bolters. It needs something else. Maybe... I don't know. It needs something. The missile's super weak. It's super unreliable. It's almost like the Viper. Very inconsistent. Heavy missile turret upgrade going in. Another LP goes down, though, and the guard player is slowly on the back foot here. The Hellfire Dreadnought was almost taken out. Maybe give him more armor. Maybe give it a rocket pod on the back, like an Apocalypse launcher or whatever those missiles are called. It needs something. It needs some love. Maybe a last cannon upgrade would really help it out. It feels out of place. Guard player scanning in. He's very afraid. I'd love to see his Chimera. Where is it? He's going for the Basilisk. Very greedy. At 250 power without having your thermal generator. Under fire. I'd like to see 3 Sentinels. Now that I'm thinking about it. 3 Sentinels, that's the cost of 1.5 Basilisks. Run it in there. Just quickly zap, zap, zap. Get your Psyker on the command squad to CC one of these Dreadnoughts. I don't think the Basilisk is going to kill enough Space Marine models. Is he going for a second Basilisk? He is. 103.50. First Basilisk shell hits, and it's a miss.
4 minutes until taking hold victory.
Wow, that's a nice shot. Okay. Basilisk shell's disrupting them a little bit. The guard are funneling into this really tiny choke here. And the grenade launchers are not enough. Perhaps he over-invested in the grenade launchers. I actually like this color scheme. Speaking of color schemes, I started painting again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really bad at painting. I'd like to stream again, and I'd like to show you guys how bad I am. There's the Rhino I was asking about. Wow, he's stealing the guard thermo. This is not looking good for our guard player. I started painting again, and I had like a custom paint and color scheme I wanted to set up for my guard units, but I'm not a good painter. I'm gonna be super honest. I'm really bad about it. So I decided to just stick with one color. I wanted to go for lava orange, but I'm painting it, and it's coming out yellow. So I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if they labeled the bottle wrong.
3 minutes.
So now I'm gonna have like a yellow army comp. It could also be because I did a primer spray paint with black, so maybe the orange is taking it a little funky. Wow, that poor servitor. But I have begun painting again. I will post pictures in the Discord. They're not looking very promising currently. Assault Marine's coming in here. There is a minefield, I think, right here, isn't there? There is. But this last cannon team has to go. Oh my god, this Assault Marine squad got ravaged. This is the beauty of a minefield and some grenades. People sleep on the mines all the time. Oh, it's there. The artillery's there. It's trying. Okay, there's our first Sentinel. There's the CC. He needs one more Sentinel. This is what I'm saying. You needed that Sentinel a little bit earlier. Right there. Nice. It's a good like 15% damage there. Assault Marines coming in. They don't have melta bombs, otherwise they would have jumped the Sentinel. A Predator battle tank is here. And look at that smite. Ooh. Down they go. I want to get this viewpoint from the Predator battle tank. Oh. The recording, OBS crashed, but I picked it right back up. I don't know. I think it's back up. We should be good. Get that from the Predator Battle Tank's point of view. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Anyway, we'll splice the videos together. Okay, the basilisks are starting to pay off. There's quite a few dead Marines in this hole. But there's also quite a few dead guard or trying to breach this position. Holy moly. Ooh, man, now the recording is super weird. Why did OBS have a seizure like that? Did anybody see that? My eyes hurt. Oh, my lord, he upgraded his LP to tier 3. These sentinels should be here right now zapping that down. Does he know that's there? He thinks it's level 2. He needs to get over there. And the sentinel... Oh, no, 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 no. They're too squishy. That's GG. Yeah, there's no way. Rectangle, rectangle. GG there as well.
Take and hold victory.
Yeah, this Space Marine player came in with a plan. I'm going to be super honest, as a Space Marine player, it is extremely difficult to get out, to survive your tier 1, in my opinion. Scouts just feel useless with their flamers. If you invest in too many snipers, you're late into your tier 2. Excuse me. I'm yawning. I'm getting shot. This is my final video for the night. Marines get outranged by so many things and countered by so many things. They're slow. They're clunky. Fire Warriors, Dark Reapers, Rangers, the big mech teleporting around them. There's so many things that just absolutely beat them up. So it's tough. It's tough being a Marine player, and this guy executed it fantastically. 121 to 37. Absolutely fantastic job. That was a really, really nice game. Nice play. And the guard player played really good, nice as well. It's just once those flamers hit, it was over. There was not much he could have done. The only thing he could have done is maybe not purchase the command squad again and get that tacticia control up a little bit sooner for those grenades. That's the only thing I could think of that would have saved him. And then maybe get a little bit of a quicker tier 2 and get a couple priests. So it's been Unseen Strike, and I will see you guys in the next one.